question marks. Wow, those are sirens? Hey, that's my party. Ha, that's interesting. The quality of the boss models seems much better than previous versions. Whoa! Ha! It's like a flower with a floating, detached head. There we go. Yay, we got through it. I don't usually like to do limit breaks. I usually leave it to the melee people, but kinda wanted to get this one over with. Duty complete. Siren song complete. I think we might have a cutscene coming up, possibly. Indeed so. Looks like I cleared the way for the rest of the ship.
12.
Indeed.
Everything here would appear to be in order. Good. Repairs should be completed by the time we return to the Misery, whereupon we shall resume our journey without further delay.
I swear, if I never hear another ghost story, it will be too soon.
All right. Oh, so that was only a temporary stopover. Oh, wow. Man, we're sailing a long way. I had no idea we were going this far. More cutscenes.
I remember the sea, the smell of the salt, and the crash of the waves as we drew closer to Kugane.
Kugane. Hingashi Kugane. Ah, too late with the
The
screenshot.
only port open to outsiders in Hingashi, across the Ruby Sea from Othard, from Doma.
Huh.
All the colors of the rainbow, all the peoples of the world, all in one place. I wish you could have seen it.
Oh, what does that mean? Oh, chilling foreboding. A chilling, spine-tingling foreshadowing. Alright, I'm going to end this video and pick it up later. And here we are. We are in Kugane. I have taken a break since I finished the dungeon. Now, the beginning of this video was probably very strange looking because I figured I should start this video at the beginning of the cutscenes that happened after the dungeon. Just so there's some continuity. So you could go from the video before the dungeon straight to the video after the dungeon. So you don't have to actually watch the dungeon run, because there's really no narrative in the dungeon run, so you can just skip over that. Ah, okay. I had to search around for the mute key so I could cough. So, yeah, here we are, still in Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. We have just arrived at Kugane, I believe is the way they pronounced it. The siren thing was actually an island in the middle of the ocean. Wow, that's a complex-looking map. We apparently arrived at Pier 2. Pier number 2. And, I guess let's talk to some folks. Kraken's Arms Deckhand. Thanks again for saving us from certain death at the hands of Lorelei and whatnot. We'll not soon forget it. Okay, I need to work on my voices a little bit. Tataru. Strange. Is it me, or is the ground swaying? I think it's just you, actually. Alphino. By the 12, I have never been happier to be back on terra firma. Our voyage has instilled in me a new appreciation for surfaces which do not move of their own accord. Ha. Alice? It's very colorful, is it not? Yes, it actually is. Lise. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. So, yeah, Lise said something very interesting at the end of her voiceover. I'm actually just making the assumption that it's Lise that's doing these voiceovers. She said, I wish you could have seen it. Which, at first, I thought it meant somebody's gonna die before this expansion is out. Which, I mean, somebody's already died. That was I've already forgotten his name. Melfred? Something like that. Mel something. The one who was on the left, in front of that table. But now I'm just thinking it just means that maybe she was just talking to somebody who just wasn't here at the time we arrived, and they would have to be Ishtola that she's talking to, or talking about. It could also have been Kryl. But I feel like it could be somebody else, too. It's very confusing. That was a very interesting narrative twist they threw in there. I like those kind of narrative things. Alright, so, Caravellane. We're here. What do we do now? Congratulations, you now stand in Kugane, the western port of Hingashi. Regrettably, the only port in this nation open to foreign trade. Oh, and I do apologize for the unforeseen difficulties which befell us during our journey. Needless to say, your assistance in overcoming them was much appreciated. You know, I did save your whole ship, you know. I think a reward would be in order. Yay, the Kugane skin chaps of Amin. Finally. Oh, and an achievement unlocked, incidentally speaking. Okay. I hate it when they tell you you got an achievement, but it doesn't tell you why you got an achievement. Maybe I can figure that out. Incidentally speaking, complete the main scenario quest not without incident. Okay, simple enough. Let's put on our chaps of aiming to complete our western outfit. Wait, what? What? Man. What is up with, You could at least wear some pants under the chaps, Tia. What is the matter with you? You're going to catch a cold. Alright, I am up to item level 258. I've gained a single point. I also got something from that dungeon, too. Ghost bark gaskins of aiming. So I could replace the chaps that I just got. Oh, I also got a ghost bark belt of aiming. Seems to have exactly the same skill speed plus 57, vitality 80, direct hit rate plus 40. I don't know what that means. Let's see what the... Oh, that's pretty cool looking. Okay, I like that better, because I mean, she needs to cover up her legs, I think. The same item level, but there we go. Okay, anybody have anything to say before I talk to Alphino? Myriad delights await you should you elect to explore and experience, assuming you are sufficiently open-minded, that is. I, alas, cannot afford to linger. Yeah, she said that. She said that. Alright, Alphino. The man from Ul'dah. Despite traveling halfway around the world, Alphino is in no mood to take in the sights. Glad though I am to have arrived, I would remind you all that we are far from home, with oh, crap. Stop advancing. Duly noted, brother. I shall take care not to enjoy myself. In any event, Doma is our final destination, and our first order of business should be to secure passage there. Captain Carvalane, I realize you pledged only to take us as far as Kugane, and I have no desire to change the terms of our agreement. I should, however, be interested to know how you would go about reaching Arthard, were you in our position. At the risk of stating the obvious, you are in a port. Surely there is a kind and generous soul here who will aid you for the right price. You cannot be the first traveler seeking passage to Doma. The captain makes a good point. 'Tis like that Yugiri and Gosetsu were forced to come here for the selfsame reasons we were. They must have found a way to Arthard, assuming they are not still in the city. Ere we seek passage, mayhap we should first seek our friends. Leave it to me, Alphino. Making friendly inquiries is my specialty. Lest you forget, I get plenty of practice in Ishgard. I got plenty of practice, I mean to have said. Captain Carvalane, could you direct us to the nearest tavern? Desperate for a drink, are we? You may find one in that large building just beyond the pier. Whether your journeys have come to an end or are about to begin, the Shokazi Hostelry is an ideal place to rest, relax, and reflect. Or so they say. And with that, my dear scions, I bid you farewell. As soon as we have replenished our supplies, we must away. Ours was an ever fast-moving business. Ours was ever a fast-moving business. The spice trade, you mean? But of course, surely you did not think I traveled halfway around the world and delivered you to your destination solely out of the kindness of my heart. Perish the thought. Thank you, Captain, and may the navigator watch over and keep you. Good day to you, sir. Bye. Alright then, to the hostelry. After you. The way they all turn at once and walk is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. That's a big entranceway.
By the 12. I thought Ishgard remarkable, but this... We are certainly not in Eorzea anymore.
A tavern is a tavern, Alphino, here or anywhere else. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time to do what I do best.
Oh, 1,000 pardons, my lady. The signs of the 7th dawn, I presume. I hope your voyage was not too trying.
And you are?
Ah, yes, of course. Forgive me. Hancock of the East Aldenard Trading Company, at your service. On behalf of Chairman Lolorito, I bid you welcome to Kugane and invite you to take refreshments at our local offices.
Lolorito? I was aware his interests extended beyond the borders of Eorzea, but not so far as Kugane. Regardless, I am disinclined to accept the hospitality of grinning merchants, especially those who serve a master with whom we have such a difficult relationship.
My, such naked suspicion. I do hope that business with the Crystal Braves did not rob you of all faith in your fellow man. Or do you really think the chairman is plotting to drag you into another one of his grand schemes?
I beg your pardon? If you are trying to win my trust, you are failing quite spectacularly.
Oh dear, have I offended you? Once again, I must apologize. Too much time in the Far East, you see. One is compelled to talk in circles round everything here, and one finds oneself longing for the invigoratingly candid speech of the Uldan markets. Though I see now that this was neither the time nor the place to indulge said longing. Might I suggest that we continue this conversation at the company offices? Too many eyes and ears here, you understand. 'Twould be decidedly reckless to say any more.
If I may favor you with the invigorating candy you apparently crave, it would be decidedly reckless to follow a man I neither know nor trust. Give me one good reason why we should accept Lord Lolorito's invitation.
Now there's the young diplomat I was told to expect. Very well then, I shall explain. You understand that you are come to a most reclusive and secretive nation, yes? One whose borders are closed to foreign trade save at this single port. Then it should come as no surprise that a great many parties have vested interests here. Merchants like myself are a given, of course, but for every one of us, you may be certain there is also an agent of a foreign government. Many notable nations and empires have embassies here, you know, including, of course, the Garlean Empire, with whom you have such a difficult relationship.
What is this here? It's a turtle man. That must be another beast tribe.
To paraphrase, Kugane is teeming with Imperial spies, one or several of whom could now be listening to our every word.
Something to that effect, yes. Beneath this veneer of bustling trade, a war for supremacy is being waged between world powers. One might say we were standing on the front lines, just not in public.
I still have my doubts, but he may have a point. I say we accept his invitation for now.
All right. So we're surrounded by spies, it seems. Alright, so we were just introduced to a new character named Hancock. Somebody from Ul'dah, apparently. I guess he is the man from Ul'dah. Another slow loading screen. Tataru, what do you think? I don't trust him one bit, and neither should you. Alice? I dare say Alphino has met his match. Lise? So there are Imperial spies everywhere? Great, just great. Alphino. Forgive me, the mere mention of the East Aldenard Trading Company is enough to... I am fine. Truly, you need not worry. Okay, Hancock. What now? And you must be Tia Belobo, slayer of gods, rider of dragons, savior of Ishgard, stealer of pants, if some of the more puzzling rumors are to be believed. I knew it! May I say what an honor and a pleasure it is to make your acquaintance, my lady? I just know you and I are going to get along famously. Now then, without further ado, allow me to escort you to the company offices. This being your first visit to our fair city, I shall make an effort to point out various landmarks along the way. If you would be so good as to follow me. You know, before I go too far, I feel like I should go back here and unlock some etherers. There's one. I also feel like, yes, I missed a chocobo keep. Or what? No, I missed a falcon porter. What? Good morrow to you, madame. Do you wish to hire a falcon porter? I say, is this not your first visit to this shop? In that case, I shall add your name to our register for your future ease of travel. I would like to learn more about falcon porters. Not enough gil to pay that bloody aetherite teleportation fee? Or perhaps you simply want to fly in peace, enjoying the view from on high instead of fumbling through your maps? Then a falcon porter is exactly what you need. Our birds will carry you quickly and safely to one of many convenient destinations for merely a small handful of coin. We only ask that you observe two simple rules. Firstly, should you dismount while en route, you will not be allowed to remount. The falcon will fly on to his destination, leaving you to fend for yourself. Secondly, though each stop has a full list of accessible destinations, we will only authorize travel to those which you have visited at least once before. This is to ensure that on the off chance that one of our birds becomes disoriented and loses his way, you will be able to guide him back on course. Rest assured, however, this has never happened once in our many years of service. Our birds are trained to travel specific courses and never deviate from them. They have also been bred for speed, and there is no fear of harassment from outside threats. In fact, we are so certain of their capacity to deliver you unharmed to your final destination that, should you be attacked while riding a falcon porter, we will refund your rental fee in full. Allow me to show you to your bird. Right this way, milady. No, never mind. I don't really need a bird. That was basically the same dialogue as the Chocobo Keep spells out for you. So I guess they don't have chocobos over here. They have falcons. Interesting. Ferry skipper, will you take me back? Ah, so I can travel back to Limsa from here. Okay. Tenzan? Hello.
A visitor to Kugane, I take it. Is there aught you require?
What do you do here?
I am Tenzin, a customs officer of this port charged by the Lord Bugyo to ensure that no forbidden articles enter our lands. Though ours is an open port, it does not mean one can bring in whatsoever one desires. If you wish to conduct business here, you must do so within the bounds of our laws. Those who attempt to import goods deemed a threat to our nation's security will be placed in Sikazigumi custody and dealt with severely. If you would see your own shores again, consider yourself warned. Excuse me. Consider yourself warned.
Well, what kind of place is this?
That you stand here means you should already know this, but I shall humor you nonetheless. Kugane is a port city situated upon Shishu, the westernmost island of Hingashi. Amidst a policy of national isolation, it has the distinction of being the sole port open to the outside world. As all foreign trade is focused here, we customs officers are kept constantly busy, but we cannot afford to be remiss. Without exception, all foreign vessels are required to undergo inspection here, at Pier Number 2.
Alright then, interesting. So I'm hearing my dog barking, so I'm going to go out and get her, and I will be back in a second. I'm back. So let me see here. I kind of want to look around a little bit. Nice bridge. Oh, I see a big aetherite crystal up there. Clan hunt board. Is this where I find clan hunts? Allow me to offer you some advice. Do not let the rich culture of the Far East blind you to its dangers. This sea spews forth creatures from your darkest imaginings. Well then, if you say so. Wow. What a lovely place. I guess I will run up here. Oh, there's... okay. I'm supposed to go this way. Let me unlock this crystal. The Kugane Aetherite Plaza. Whoa. This is a rather large city. Levy's, okay. Trader, hunt board, that's where I just was. Oh, let's talk to the independent repairman.
I'm drunk. You're drunk.
There's a drunkard here. Let's repair all of our gear. My dog is chewing on a stick back behind me. Let's talk to some random folks. You look like an archer, Hersandi. How lovely to see a fellow Eorzean so far from home. As one with experience in the wonders and dangers of the Far East, allow me to offer you some advice. Always keep your weapon close to hand. Well, nice. Shaitan.
Welcome to the Shiokaze Hostelry. Should you wish to sample the flavors of Kugane, or simply to rest and recover from the rigors of your travels, we stand ready to meet your every need.
Okay. Uboku. Haboku.
Sake seems a simple drink, but depending on the place it was made and the hand which made it, the flavor is subtly different. I shall have to sample them all.
Ah. You do seem to have quite a number of them there on the table in front of you.
Kotokazi. Hello, Kotokazi. Let's engage in small talk. A fine morning to you, madame. Shall I pour you a drink? You may be assured that whatever you desire, I have or can acquire in a timely fashion. What do you do here? Oh, not so much. I smile, pour drinks, and lend an ear as necessary. As you can well imagine, given our position relative to the peers, the Shiokaze Hostelry is the first and final stop for a great many people from a great many places. Kugane is open to all, and we have no desire to make bitter enemies, and so we refrain from forging alliances. All are equal here after a fashion, which is why our fair city is rich in trade as well as culture. That said, we are not without our troubles, sailors being sailors and so forth. Never here, of course. My clientele knows better than to incur the wrath of the Sikazigumi. I trust. Sikazigumi. Sekisigumi. I have no idea how to pronounce that word. Well, what kind of place is this? I think I know what kind of place it is, but you tell me. Why, only Kugane's premier purveyor of intoxicating beverages. Owing to our close relationships with Koshu's finest brewers, we offer an unmatched selection of Junmaishu, a rice wine that is very pure and rich in flavor. Of course, not every individual comes to the hostelry for drink. Travelers often gather here to have discussions regarding business and personal affairs, both occasionally leading to emotional outbursts, though the latter is rather more... Oh, that was close. I very nearly said something foolish. Where was I? Yes. Can I interest you in a glass of Junmashu? No thanks. I didn't quite catch what she was saying there. Estrild, how are you? With the pink flower in your hair. I am sorry, but I have nothing to offer you. Come back again some other time. You must meet the following conditions to undertake the Kugane side quest 1-star veteran clan hunt. Complete the side quest Elite and Dangerous. Complete the main scenario Stormblood quest by the grace of Lord Lolorito. Satsuya, I bet you're gonna say something similar. If you wish to trade in Centuria seals, then you'll first need Estrild's approval. A tall order indeed, but surely not insurmountable for one who has stared death in the face once or thrice. In order to be eligible for the Quest 1-star veteran clan hunt, you must have met the following requirements. Elite and Dangerous by the grace of Lord Lolorito. That evil Lolorito, whom we remember so fondly from the end of A Realm Reborn, for causing so much trouble. Hey, people. What are you doing up here? Hayataka. And then this absolute beast of a man, he says, would you please stop gobbling your food like an uncultured hog? You like to choke on your chopsticks. That's funny. He does look like he's gonna choke. Anybody else have anything to say up here? Uraki. Uraki. Oh, an Ijin. Come sit with me and have a drink. I would hear the fantastic tales of your travels. I think he's drunk. Oh, a door. Wow, what a nice view. This deserves a screenshot. All done. I took the shortcut down. Okay, I'm done talking to those people.
Alright, I'm at 33 minutes recorded. I'm gonna do a little bit more questing before I wrap this up. Tataru, what are you looking for? I say, what is it that I smell wafting from yonder tea house? Could it be... yes, could it just possibly be the scent of whispered secrets waiting to be overheard? Okay, maybe. What are you looking at, Lise? Even the Aetherites look different here. Not... well, a little bit, I guess. Not radically different. Alice? I note that our would-be host has elected to dress in the local fashion. Interesting. Not really. Alphino? I do not like the cut of that man's jib. Not one bit. Alright, Hancock. What do we do now? Everyone, if I could have your attention, please. We are now standing in Tenconto. Something like that. Loosely translated, the name means Spire of Drifting Souls, which, as some of you may have deduced, makes reference to the Aetherite which stands over yonder. The design is markedly different from those of Charlayan, yet I trust its function is identical. A diplomat and a scholar, will wonders never cease. Far Eastern Aetherite technologies have a long and storied tradition. I assure you, this particular example was constructed by the Onishishu, a collective of skilled... Onishishu, a collective of skilled craftsmen who guard their ancestral techniques with the utmost secrecy. In short, you will find it no less reliable than its Western counterparts. Attune, if you like. I've done so already, sir. Nothing new. Oh, we're still at level 61. Quests. Hancock would like very much to continue talking. Beautiful though it may be, we cannot spend all day staring at the Aetherite. Come, come, let us move along. The markets are next. Are you giving us a tour? Along the Red Bridge. I'm actually not a huge fan of this kind of oriental style. I mean, I appreciate all the work that's gone into this, but... oh, that's a neat view. But, it's just not really my thing. Oh, is that a... oh, that's a point of view. Up there. I gotta get that. Somehow. Actually, I don't have to get that. It's actually not important at all for me to get that. Retainer! Greetings, I take it you have come to see me about a retainer. Actually, I don't really need to talk to you about that at all. Come inside, traveler. We've dancers of all shapes and sizes. Well, I can't. Your doors are closed. Lise? No sign of Gusetsu or Yugiri here. Not that I expected to stumble across them just like that. Though it would have been nice. Alice, what are you looking at? Just look at all these garish designs. Not fond of subtlety, are they? Is that a theater over there?
Some kind of theater. Tataru? Be still, my heart! Alfredo? Well, well, I would expect no less of a bustling port. What is this place, Hancock? Oh, Aetherite Shard. Let me attune to this. You now have Aetherite access to the Kugane Dori markets. Hancock? What is going on here? We have arrived at the largest shopping district in Kugane, Kugane Dori. Let's all look up. Kugane, as you are doubtless unaware, is an ancient Hingan word for gold. So in this prosperous port, where golden fortunes are made, lesser fortunes, or Kugane... Wait. So in this prosperous port, where golden fortunes are made, lesser fortunes, or Kugane, are earned by the local merchants. It's all quite logical once you learn the language. Heh. And now you're beginning to speak my language, says Tataru. Oh, a kindred spirit. What a pleasure it is to meet a young lady who appreciates the value of hard-won coin, not hard-worm coin. Hard-won coin. Yay! Money! Yay! Hancock of the East Aldenod Trading Company, are you with clients today? Why, if it isn't Master Chiton, pray allow me to introduce you to my esteemed guest, but recently come from distant Eorzea. This kind and generous soul supervises all transactions here in Kugane Dori. Excuse me. I'm getting hiccups. Your sincerity is ever appreciated. As he says, I am Chiton of the Hukachi clan. Hakuchi clan. I am Chiton, or is it Chiton or Keaton? I always see EI as Chiton, so I'm going to say Chiton of the Hakuchi clan, and it is my honor to serve as overseer of these markets. As we receive many foreign visitors in Kugane, we accept all manner of currencies. Rest assured, your Eorzean Gil are welcome here. I invite you to peruse our wares at your leisure. Bye. Arms, armor, foodstuffs, potables, here you will find all of them and more. Alright then. Alright, I think I'm going to stop here in the middle of this tour and call it a night, probably. It's getting a bit late. It's 9:30. I need to work on a video, so I will call it quits for tonight, and I will see you guys later.